Alright guys, welcome back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. Anyways, welcome back. I wanted to talk about the upcoming patch fixes, the hot fixes they did for round 2 of the new one. So basically the game will now start at 1 minute compared to the 1:30. I like this because there was just so much downtime in the game. This was horrible, so I like this change. Basically, know the game before you go in. Don't sit there and spend a minute in your base wondering what you're supposed to do. You should be out doing something such as warding. They changed the health scaling, decrease from 1.85 to 1.75, so basically just making them not too difficult there. And they changed it to where it now must be at 33% health per Baka to eat it, not the, traditional just walk up and eat it type thing. Now, mitigate wounds on Hercules. Now, was talking to someone on the YouTube channel. I believe his name was Fraser. They kind of took a little bit of Season 3 and Season 4. So now you instantly heal for 220, which is going to be pretty cool. You now have the protection buff for 4 seconds. But then at the end of that 4 seconds, you will then heal back up to 70% of the damage you took during that 4 seconds. So it's going to be kind of a little bit of both. Now, to be completely honest, I haven't quite done the math yet on what it was Season 3 to Season 4, but I do like this. It was cool to be able to kind of be situational, but this actually is going to make you, in a sense, a threat again. When you pop your 3, you kind of knew, are we supposed to, try and burst him down? Because 90% of it he's going to heal back for. So do we try and do that? Or do we sit back and, do we just wait for it to run out? This is going to be, good now. The fact that they gave protections on this, it's interesting. I really like it. Again, I haven't done the complete math on what was better, but I think this is going to be kind of give the best of Season 3 and 4 kind of combined into one. Giannis. This isn't the nerf he needed. The dude needs some sort of a nerf, and increasing his ult 20 seconds isn't it. Is not it. These guys apparently, I think Hi-Rez Ajax is no joke, played 4 competitive ranked games. If they're saying right here, just to read this really quick here, Giannis has remained largely unchanged for the last few years. That should be one flag in itself. He's been a popular pick to too many players, but at all levels of non-competitive play, this is the key word, he has struggled statistically, only becoming a strong pick, strong, not constantly a first pick or first ban god. Again, another sign they don't play their game at the absolute highest level of play. We have long since been okay with this. I don't know why. Understanding he is a challenging god with a high skill ceiling, I think what they were looking for was skill floor. Ceiling means you have an incredibly high, the god that you're playing can get super, super strong. The guy doesn't really have a high skill ceiling. The dude, literally, if you have not figured out, oh, I drop my 1, and if I land that, then I automatically get my 2. And as soon as they actually drop through the portal, it's like an automatic hit, because the only way they can really avoid it is beads. I don't know what they were... A challenging god. Yeah, he's a high skill ceiling. So I don't know what they're really talking. I think that they were thinking floor. I don't know. Recently, his strength at the highest level, though, or through item and meta shifts, has become a bit too strong compared to his previous standing. So we are changing through space and time his ultimate to match our previous statement about the cooldown of global mobility ultimates. We expect this to bring him even lower at all other levels of play, and we'll look to always, I can't even read. This is literally giving me a brain aneurysm. So, we understand that in any form of competitive play, he's very good. He's strong, though. He's not a first pick or ban god. In a sense, yes. But also in a sense, I don't know. Fucking Hi-Rez. What the fuck? Sasanu, at least they got this right here. They decreased the bonus damage. It's not changing his ultimate. It's now decreased the bonus damage from full charge from 100 at all ranks to 40 and then scaling up. This is good. Because if you're going to automatically throw on 100 and then that would be completely fucking stupid and broken. Exactly, a level 5 Susanoo. Do you not understand how much health a level 5 fucking like most of the time level 5 mid laner is still gonna most likely have like probably like their boots one, their starter item, and a few pots. I don't think they play their fucking game. Like, this is, how was this even thought of to be okay? Like, this is bonus damage. This is fucking stupid. I don't know. Hand of the Gods now does it for jungle bosses the same amount as other minions. So I'm hoping this isn't Fire Giant because I think that's called the jungle boss. I hope not. I hope they didn't just revert that because this was what was exciting. Now it sounds like they're going to do the same to the jungle bosses. I don't know. The Sunder, this I think is a good one, although I don't know what the hell they're doing when you upgrade it. Apparently you go down in levels, so I guess don't upgrade it at this point because the debuff amount from the damage that they received went from 30 to 15. That was good because 30% was fucking ridiculous. But now when you upgrade Sunder, you lose 10 seconds on the cooldown, but at a cost of, I don't know, can they even do patch notes right? This should be most likely switched right here. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But this is, I don't know. Adium's rallying ritual was now basically having an issue, I believe, where the god they were rallying to was CC'd. It would cancel it. Wind Demon, because let's not just take off the attack speed. No, let's just decrease the physical power by 10. Because that makes sense. What the fuck? I don't know. Soul Eater, because healing 3% of your health, so 10% of your health back in 3 autos, just wasn't enough for him. So they needed to go to 2%. So now at least you can do 5 autos to, I don't know. I guess this is a good change. I mean, this was ridiculously fucking strong, but I still think this is a bit strong too. I think maybe 1.5% would have been good because that's the passive. I don't know. To my knowledge, you still have the lifesteal on it as well. And then you just get the passive lifesteal as well. I think the only thing they took off of Soul Eater was the, well, now movement speed and attack speed. So I don't know. I guess Talisman of the Relentless, basically they were saying it was too hard to be used effectively, so it's been removed from the game. Rage. This, I think, is a good one because this, like I talked about, I thought that was a stupid fucking change and no one should ever pick this up, especially for that much gold. Now they dropped it to 2,200. This could actually maybe be picked up now. In addition to that, they're not requiring you to get a kill every 5 seconds. They're actually going to expand that to 8. So this could be quite beneficial to you. War Flag now gives the movement speed and attack speed bonuses all allies within range. Fatalis, I'm glad they removed the penetration from the tier 2 because that was stupid to have that in the tier 2 hastened. Like, come on. Hasten Fatalis, they're just doing OCD stuff, increasing Jotun's to 2450 and increasing the 10 gold on hastened as well. Ethereal Staff, as I was talking about, was going to be absolutely fucking broken. Now has an internal cooldown, I guess, increased to 10 seconds because it overshadowed Soul Reaver, which was very true. So now, looks like it was always at 3 seconds, but I never saw that in the initial Ethereal Staff. Let's just see. Okay, so yeah, Ethereal Staff initially didn't have anything. So it looks like I did miss the one previous to that. So these were the round 1 hot fixes we'll go over. So now they threw on a 3-second cooldown. Now they're like, well, it's still really strong. So now we're going to do a 10-second cooldown. How the fuck do you mess it up so bad that you go from no cooldown to 10? Like, holy shit. Soul Reaver now. Updated description to indicate this dealt true damage. Alright, perfect. Heartseeker now was basically being used on minions, so now it's only going on gods. Silver Branch Bow, because it wasn't strong enough before, let's buff it again. I don't get these people. Holy shit. Rangda's Mask. By the way, don't ever get this. After actually looking on it, you're paying 500 gold for a stackable item that I believe just gives you like 5 mana per 5, if I'm remembering correct. Don't do this. Like, don't. This is no. Don't. This is one of the worst items in the game. Yes, I understand it's 500 and maybe it'll be good late game, but to pick this up as your first, like, no, just don't. Just don't. Gladiator Shield. I like this because in addition to the sustain, this is the one that basically when you hit an enemy, you get 2% of your health and your mana back every time you hit a god with a different ability. Only meant for physical gods. So they wanted it to be more warrior based, so having that 25 power, I understand why they did this. I think this is okay. Stand of time, fucking still irrelevant. I'm sorry, so great. You're missing 90% of your mana. Guess what you just got? You just got an extra 2 mana per second. Hell yeah. Sorry, if you're down 90% of your mana, fucking 2 mana every second is going to be fucking irrelevant. And it's only going to decrease the more you get back. Still, useless passive. Spectral Armor. Because they finally gave Spectral Armor a reason to be picked up, now they're increasing it to essentially Magi's Blessing. So, 90 seconds is fucking nothing. All this will take is an ADC to hit you from far away to proc it. Awesome. Congrats. Way to take a good item and you nerf it for no reason. All right, Pythagoras piece. I needed to do a revisit on this because I messed up greatly. After actually thinking about it, this does... Bancroft's talent still is useless. They need to do something. They either need to nerf Pythagoras or they need to buff Bancroft's talent. Bancroft's basically reduced the gold to 2,300, so now it's on par with Pythagoras, and increase the magical life steal from 10 to 15%. That is it. Pythagoras, on the other hand, decrease the magic power from 60 to 40, with still the aura giving you 70 magic power. Decrease the magical lifesteal from 15 to 12, so now you still have 24% lifesteal. And then decrease the magical lifesteal on aura till 12%. So like I said, you'll have 24% lifesteal with 70 power, compared to 100 power and 15% lifesteal. So, I don't know what they're doing here. Pythagoras is still going to be the strongest pickup here. They say they're trying to make it more of a support choice. I don't know what they're doing then having that much lifesteal on a support item. Increase the aura if you want, but this is, I don't know. Pythagoras literally makes Bancroft completely useless at this point. If you want to try and tell me why, go ahead in the comment section. But otherwise, like, Pythagoras is so much more superior for the same amount of gold. It's so much worth it. So, anyways, guys, moving on. Spear of Deso. I love this change. Let me tell you, I think this is one of the best changes that I love of the entire round 2 of the patches. Increase the cost by 100 gold. I was like, all right, I better do something besides, increase the power by 80 or by 10 up to 80. Magical pen up by 5, but now your passive, when you earn a kill or assist, you subtract just 1 second, not 7 seconds, from all abilities currently on cooldown. This, I think, is good. It's still a luxury item. It's a 2,800 item. It's going to give you a shit ton of magic power and a shit ton of pen just right off the bat, but the passive on that is going to be phenomenal. I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this. I am excited to actually see this. It's kind of mixing a little bit of the both of them, just kind of like what they did with Hercules. I love this change. Stone of Gaia. I'm hoping what they did, it says it removed. I'm assuming that this whole passive was removed. But reading this, it says Stone of Gaia in Season 4 is intended to be a situational counter item against certain knockup gods, such as Jing Wei, Sobek, Hercules, Tyr. The new passive successfully achieved this, but limited the way players could heal from the item. Stone of Gaia is being changed to always heal as it did before, but then also have the additional application of the new passive. If they did not get rid of this, and they just added on this, I hope you know that this, because this would occur over 10 or 5 seconds as well. You're saying if you get knocked up, you will then negate the knockup. You will heal over the next 5 seconds, 10% of your health and mana, in addition to the added passive now where you are always healing that. If they did not remove the previous passive and just threw this one on, holy shit, Stone of Gaia is going to be incredibly fucking strong. Like, incredibly strong. The fact you'll always be healing that, and now all of a sudden you go into a team fight, and now you're recovering your health and your mana. You pair that up with, your gladiator shield, which now when you hit enemy, now you're getting 2% of your health and mana back. So in a sense, in the succession of 5 seconds, if you hit someone with, you get knocked up. Now that's going to be 10%. You also regenerate 2% over your next 5 seconds. And say you hit all 3 of your abilities on gods, each applying once, that's going to be an extra 6%, capping you at, as a warrior, recovering 18% of your health over the next 5 seconds. If you pair this up with someone like Hercules, who will now heal on top of that, an extra 220, on top of receiving 70% of the damage back done to him as heals as well, this is going to be fucking stupid, Hi-Rez. I hope you took this passive off. If not, I hope I just kind of achieved that. Now I'm not even accounting for the bracer of like regen or some shit, so now you'll heal 50% of your health back over the next like 5, or immediately from all the damage you took in the last 5 seconds. So if you pair all this up, you can fucking go from, I don't know, 2 HP to full health if all the right, I don't know, I don't know. Soulstone now just no longer provides mana when consuming stacks. Perfect. That's so good. Swift Swing, I like this change as well, as now it'll fade when you enter combat. You can't leave and be fighting with Sprint activated. Like, this is good. I like this. It's basically just supposed to be get you to the combat, get you to Gold Fury, get you around the map, and then you can back and go. On their to-do list, though, looks like reevaluate which items are banned in which game mode, make it more adjustments to Scotty, and change the color and name. You know what I got the name of? I got it as Pen Buff, Penetration, and change it to fucking green, because you got blue, red, purple, and yellow. Fucking throw in green. Why not? Green is different from purple, so you don't have to mix it up like I was talking about in Siege and such. Change it to Penetration Buff. There we go. Penetration Aura Buff. I don't know. Just change it to fucking green. Alright, maybe that would be an issue. Maybe they don't like the color green. But I don't know, gems are green. I feel like it would be easy. Now, the round one that I missed as well. Ethereal Staff, awesome. Good change there. Stone of the Binding. Remove the 10% CDR, which is good. They had too much of that. Now, this is what I don't get. They still have yet to nerf tier. And the reason behind high-res Ajax was just get counter healing and you'll be, I mean, anti-healing was buff, so pick that up in the laning phase. If you couldn't see the face I was making, it was like the most like fucking arrogant piece of fuck that I've ever seen. Brawler's Beatstick now, we're going to reduce the healing on that, and Divine Ruin, because now we want you to still have tier be incredibly fucking strong and not be able to do anything against that. Alright, now they changed Hell. I think this is kind of good. Stance Range, this is a buff no matter what you say. Inspire, allies will be healed over time. You are healed instantly. I guess this is, I don't know. Fuck, just put it back. She still was not nerfed from Season 3. This was increased, so yeah, this was a buff, but fucking they're still being healed over time. Nah. That's, nope. I mean, yeah, I get it's going to be over 6 seconds, so in a sense, it's going to be the same amount. Fucking just make it instant. God damn, like, you're nerfing, I don't know. This is, it's the same amount of heal, but it's fucking overtime. It's a hot now. Like, shit. Restoration now. Will now deal damage to gods, but will not heal you. So, the only way you can heal yourself is if you have an ally near you. So in a sense, this is not a heal on you by any means, and still, fuck your heals and what we want you to be, hell. Anyways, that looks like that's kind of the summary of the round 1 and 2 hot fixes, but holy shit, high res, come on. Till the next time, guys, have yourself a fucking amazing life.